Alright, we are back playing this Cyberpunk Bartender game because I kind of felt like playing it right now, just before I leave. So hopefully this next part is kind of short. So, but anyways, yeah, we're back at this. And at the same time, every other day I am releasing Operation Raccoon City videos. So, I had so much fun with that. Off camera, or off stream I suppose, whatever. I played and beat the game on professional difficulty, and it was easy-ish, I would say. I ran through the game with the AI. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about that. Let's just get back to serving some drinks. But anyways, I would recommend replaying Raccoon City on PC. That's just me. Especially now, because I think on Steam it's like $9 for everything, so I really wish they paid me to say that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back let's go back to work. So, let me just... hopefully the audio is not too loud. I had to mess with different settings for Raccoon City, so let's just pray that everything works. I think on the last part, I didn't have any game audio for whatever reason, so my apologies for that. But anyways, back to the game. Jill, good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I wasn't waiting for you to call... I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming in or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly. So that means more people will be looking for a drink. You need to take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford not to come in. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. Hold on. I don't know why that looks weird to me. And besides, I can't afford not to come with the bar closing soon. I don't know why that just was worded weird to me. Anyways, back to the game. I wonder if any bars are used in pending closures as a means to getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet. Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep, she's been sleeping peacefully. I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Smiley face. Actually, yes, I mind. You're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Okay, you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault that she's in here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleeping another hour would have to start charging you a motel fee. Screaming Chan. Mumble. Hopefully that's not loud. That immediately popped in my ears. Where am I? Oh, right, Jan. Shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear's in place. And neither my pants nor my Jan panties, shirt or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best night, or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. It is just loud in my ears. Hopefully it's not too loud in yours. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused you today or last night. Don't worry about it. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Anime was a mistake. What? Jill. Hello, guys and gals. The streaming Chan is back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon. It burns. That's pretty funny. I felt like I just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what about this bottle? Or, what's this bottle? Okay. A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. Some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. You want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's give the boss some rum and go to the bottle drinks and drag it in shaker mixing. Okay. Grandpa's booze. Okay. There we go. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay then. Sure. It's time to serve. It's time to mix and change lives. Wait, time to serve, mix, and change lives. Why does that sound different? Wait. Ah, there you go. Wait, that's not how it goes. ... No one's here to retort? Man, it feels long without Gil here. I just hope that restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was the record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What could I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about coming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. Blue fairy. Okay. Gonna have to forgive me. I'm not really... Okay. What have we got? Aged and mixed. Aged, mixed. Blue fairy. There you go. Yeah, no, like I woke up I think like a complete hour early today, and the coffee I drank before I started was a little bit weak, so I am pretty tired right now. Anyways, back to the game. Here we go. Nice, yes. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh. You can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. Can you drink stuff? And eat? And eat. I have the same system Liliums do. Can I ask you something, Miss? Taylor. Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor? Nah, too easy. Are you a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. Of that, I'm sure. Yep, I am a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how and why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day. And that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars can scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the linear workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of aspirations. I know what that is, but I'm probably missing them. Okay. Or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in bit of a time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I would remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, are you scared of going outside today, with all the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here. It didn't stop you here. It didn't stop you from coming here, either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than a cryptic but ominous news to stop me. Take more than cryptic... Okay, there. You're awfully energetic, do you know that? Sorry, does it bother you? No, not at all. Just figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so... happy. While I was alive, my body got... While I was alive, my body got to a point where it wasn't much I can do. Where there wasn't much I can do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, yeah, I'll make you happy. One beer to make Tyler happy. Anyways. So I do remember my other, like, read-along series. I did give people voices and stuff like that. Yeah, not so much on this one. Except for this guy. Like, I feel like a pretty calm voice would be neat. Anyways, we got one of those, two of those, one Powerade, two of the greens, and four of those. Let's mix. Here, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting. Though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah. We were talking about how, even if you upload your brain, you'll still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything, like walking up to someplace else, and so on? That is an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They just aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring into him. Or just wiring him into a body. Oh. You think someone would rather do that than float around an exposed jar? I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncannily looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilums can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brains a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brain to reduce input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw a different behavioral cycle than even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from a people in bar like this? Welcome to Valhalla. What could I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa. You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, I don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work with a summer in Lilum maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I am Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, could I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'll make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I have the Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay, then. Straight Taylor to... Alright, let's do this. Go and do this. So it's on the rocks and mix. Ice and mix. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past 3 minutes than the last 3 guys I've been in. Okay, you know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys I've been in the last year. I don't know why I read that really wrong. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. Yeah, it feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here, and that was it? Well, the first time I came here with another guy. Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes? Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me for the first time I came here. Nothing usual there. Nothing unusual there. There you go. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I felt like she just gets me. There's this chemistry, we click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than any other people is kinda sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of the 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I've actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, I can't say that word. We all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the oldest one. Or eldest one. No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister, Carlotta, is the eldest one. And then there's Dana, just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom of the list, Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Oh, I see. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. Okay. Bernie were just born. Avita? By the time Avita and Bernie were born, Dana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Avita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Dana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already gotten with some other guy in her bed. Okay, a little bit of some meta stuff. Anyways, back to the game. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Well, that's pretty crappy. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Linda's life has always been messy, but these days, she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, time to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she's only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I've never married someone who could catch my attention so quickly. Okay. Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I can't blame the stadium kiss cam. But I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but later the kiss cam focused on us instead of kissing me. He proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on the blimping kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he just wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on wedding night line. But honest to God, I can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for a wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. Let's see. No, I won't speak on that. Let's just say a handsome man is it just takes a wink and a smile. For those who are not a handsome man, it takes a little bit more effort. But, I mean, anyways, well. I just try my hardest to be funny. Back to the game. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah. It's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift. What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Cliché? Oh, interesting name. What does it mean? Chieftain of some native tribes. I'm not gonna attempt that. Okay, I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum is involved. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyways, let's just give her the drink. Fringe. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I do not feel like going to work today. I am just pretty exhausted. Okay, aged and mixed. Age mix. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split. I don't know what that word is. Anyways. My mother's a violinist, and she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of that time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I would say that my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. You didn't get anything in like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. Just kind of said, that's it, one day, and I stopped. What about your cousins, the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France to boot. In France, huh? So your mom is French? Yep. Can you speak French? I am not gonna try that. Oh, what does that mean? Rubbish, I don't know. I can speak French. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin with my mom's. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the streets are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom is a French violinist and you call that uninteresting. I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make a bartender feel or sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I am a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of the system, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. It'll be Glitch City, or Night City, or anywhere else in the world. They need security. I am their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking some databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it actually is an honest job. Didn't you tell me that you secured some incriminating pics from some guy's smartphone? A mostly honest job, sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker... Wow, try that again. I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So, when I started college, I took a course in system security. Felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there's all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to hack stuff. Let's see. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that always... And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle that helps make harder at... Wait, a puzzle I make harder at the time. At that. Oh, I can't read today. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It's less action-y. Then what movies make it up to be, though? No real-time frantic typing. Nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. Classy type. Classy, something flaming. So I'm looking at my little list here. I don't have that drink. What the heck? So I'm looking at the list here. It says something like a flaming moai. I don't have a flaming moai on here. Just got booze, spiced rum type. So I guess I'm just gonna get her a classy drink then. Let me see. Flaming. Yeah, I don't have that. Oh well. Sure, why not? On the rocks and blended. I really wish I could take a nap, but unfortunately, when I'm up, I'm up. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed, thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay the bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat is a shut-in and got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take a break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking a break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. That's pretty funny. Okay, what time we got? 34 minutes? Okay, let me just go ahead and save this really quickly. Okay, so there is 2 more people. We have Dorothy and Vagrillo or something like that. What time is it now? Alright, let's just continue. Let me just save it again just in case. We'll make this a longer part. We'll finish off day 5. But, okay, so that is going to be the end of the first chapter. So I'm looking at this list right now. Bladed saving mode, change dialogue naturally. Cold, 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 cold. Alright, we'll just continue for a little bit. It sure was chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, that's why he's like that. Really? He could also be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like that. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really. It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He would rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debt. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Dorothy. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? ... What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. You dislike my presence so much. ... Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Apparently a blue fairy. Okay, so that is optional. Okay, so no alcohol content, that's what that is. Okay, so we've got aged and mixed. Aged, mixed. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. ... Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of soda. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name is Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure is mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why? Nothing, I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness? And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't that dangerous? Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not that kind that sees a computer logged into some account that says it's hacking, right? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some... Wait. Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that it's hacking, right? I don't know why that looked weird to me. No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start by typing something really fast, waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said I had to gem a plastic replica of a hollow light bulb. Last time I said I had to jam a plastic replica of a hollow genolite bulb up some grown man's butt. Ass. It was a success. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve some information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exceptions rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other vulnerable computer stuff I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols and try to exploit try known exploits, as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the same security protocols and I look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then when I'm finally in, I go in and retrieve users' privileges. After that, I go and try to become some super user and I get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there's a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. But what happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor into the system before... Why does she vibrate? I create a backdoor into the systems before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Oh my, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Huh? Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. ... Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you ever seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really. I'm guessing humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny littleums are an exploitable market. I see. Oh, looks like my right is here. You're right? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just happened that we got married. It just happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me off on 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The streets seem noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vile trash junkie can sit and kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I am so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean? You? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17, what the hell does that mean? A drink with 17 ingredients. Okay, so apparently a blue fairy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let's go ahead and give him one of those, and then apparently we're gonna load this guy up. That's 5. Okay, so 4, 5. 10 plus 2 is 17. Okay, so what do we got? We got aged and mixed. Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here added up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, Mr.? I am Armando. Virgilio Armandio. I don't know. See, I introduced myself using Asian... What? Using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and I saw this place called Valhalla. I wanted to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls, the golden halls full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No. You're talking to me too literally. You see, I am being poetic. I am giving a mystical air of mundane affair to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar full of all of its descending glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today has been quite a slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going on in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch. That much is true. But making a ruckus, coming to each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm not a zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Well, give me an example, non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know the exact details. I just know that isn't right. If memory serves me, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub that's born from another lion is killed or something. Take over the pride. You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, non-zoologist bartender. ... But going back to the topic, do you know what the number 17 means? An atomic number of chlorine. No. And Chloe is a name, not a number, you know? I'm confused. The group were halogens. The group where halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That's the number. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal. ... Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume and son of a bitch. The fedora, right? Fedora, that's what it says. Oh yeah, I can just bloop. Here. Ha! You didn't. Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will drink this, perfume. Da-da-da. You don't really have to. Yeah, but it would be silly. You would win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we are already dead? The both of us. What? What tells you I've even existed before entering that door? How can you assume me, that is, reality is real and that we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? There's a lot of meta stuff in this, I bet. I could punch you to make you feel... I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all, and that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habrena, has started? Has started. It means the twilight of the gods. In German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy the New World Order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. What? Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. Dun, dun. I see a lot of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come in here for a sec. What? Newscaster. About 5 GBs reports provoking that several white night squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units in Rogue, and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the streets. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We are still waiting for the declaration of the Zimbatsu Corp CEO on the subject, but until then, things are getting ugly outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous even to think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you, as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you a spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything is solved by morning. I'll have the Zenkatsu on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say Gil 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Anyways, did I mess up any drinks besides me messing up the dialogue? It looks pretty good. Total funds. Not bad. What is that? Is that about... it's just about an hour. And it is very late. Okay, so let me just go ahead and save. Alright, let's save, and let's see what happens after this. Am I in the bar? Rise and shine. Okay, so that is going to be it for me today. Let's go ahead and go back to the screen. Yes, we know. Yeah, no, that's pretty fun. And I'm probably going to stream this again very soon. And I believe tomorrow, it might be tomorrow, that I have another episode of the Raccoon City run that I did. Very fun game, by the way. Both Raccoon City and this. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. And yeah, I'll see you guys on, I believe it's gonna be part 8. So we're essentially halfway there. So that was the end of day 6, I believe. It will be the end of chapter 1 according to this sort of like outline that I have. Yeah, so definitely going to be like another couple of parts. I'm guessing close to about 20. Maybe, or maybe shorter than that, but anyways. So that's going to do it for me. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys on the next part.